If your code looks like a brain rot meme fever dream, enums are your detox. Let's clean this up before your project becomes spaghetti giraffo. Enums are like giving your code a verified badge. Only the allowed options get through. No typos, no rogue states. Variants can store data too. Our research task carries a topic string. Think of it like that one meme that says, banana laptop. Random, but it makes sense to you. Match forces you to handle every possible case. Forget one? Rust won't compile. Stricter than your friend who refuses to watch a movie without popcorn. Match is an expression. It returns values. No more Huckla SRK style stuttering through temporary variables. Use underscore as a wildcard when you don't care about the other cases. But be careful. Overuse and your code's basically, trust me bro. Rust doesn't do null. Instead, it's option. Either some value or none. It's like RSVPing to a party. Matching works the same here. Handle both some and none, or Rust will treat you like you just ignored a group chat. If you only care about one case, then use if let. It's your shortcut. Quick, like skipping the filler episodes. All right, so let's upgrade our current task with some new data types. So first of all, we're going to create a new data type here called an enum. We're going to give it 3 options: email, video edit, and research. And research can actually have another data type inside called string. Okay, so that's task type. Moving on, we're going to upgrade our actual structure by giving a task type, and we're going to give it a task type and a due date. We're going to call that one a option of string, and this will make sense a little bit later. So now in our implementable task, we're going to have to give these 2 new data types. So we're just going to call it test type here, and we're going to give it a due date, just like that. And here we're going to pass in our task type, right? We're going to give it a task type. Okay. And we're going to give it a due date, and we're going to call it option string. All right, so there we go. Now we've officially created our new task, and our markdown is the same. Next, we're going to clean this print task up a little bit. So before we do anything, we're going to check for what our task type is. So we're going to go and task type here, right? And then we're going to do task type email. Actually, let's do this 1, 2, 3. I don't want to have to do this properly. So these are all quick little things that most programmers would know how to do, just because once you've spent as much time typing on an IDE as I have, then it just makes sense to utilize all of the tools that you can. And I'm too lazy to type, so that's one of the reasons. Yes. The next one is research. And here we're going to actually pass in our string interpolation, and we're going to give a topic just like that. What did I forget? I forgot the commas there. Okay, as you can see, our match is done. Our title printing is the same, and we're just going to do one more. So this is basically the same as match, but it's only for 1. And we talked about this early on. So this is just a refresher of what we did. So this, all it does is it checks to make sure that our due date, if it was hit, then we print out that it's due today. And that's pretty much it. All right, so we've updated our print task. Now let's update our main function down here. So as we're just gonna get rid of this because that's not needed anymore. So we have our title, we have our description. Let's create a new mutable task. Sorry, I already created a mutable task. Silly me. I'm just gonna. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're gonna pass that. We're gonna pass in our task type of video edit because we're editing a video, and we're going to give it a due date of none. And we're going to now set the description because we never did that. All right, so let's just do that real quick. We're going to give it a description, and we're going to give it a tag. Boom. And just like that, our task is officially complete. Right here, we're going to check our before and after, and we're going to print our tasks here. But now let's create a new task here. We're gonna call this the research, I can't spell, research task. Research task. We're going to give it prepare presentation. Nope. We're going to give it a priority of 2. We're going to give it a task type of research, and we're going to give it the research that we're doing. Sorry. Rust lifetimes, that's what we're researching. And we're going to now give it a due date, because that's what we're trying to check here. So 2025-08-10. Okay. So basically, this should hit, and we should see that our due date is soon. And if we do print task, and we give it our research task, we should see it work. And let's get rid of Greek Mike because that was weird. We didn't need that guy. All right, let's check it out. All right, let's check our output. So we have cargo run main. Oh, we have an error. Task type research defined here. It's a tuple variant, pattern syntax instead. Cannot find value topic in this scope, not found in this scope. Task type research, this thing. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can get some help. 0425. An unresolved name was used. Something doesn't exist. Something that doesn't exist for or error. Unresolved self. Unresolved name. Please verify the name doesn't misspell and ensure that the identifier being referenced is valid. Okay. I think I get it. Okay. Let's go back to the code. Okay. So it's complaining about this topic here. And I think it's because, if you remember correctly, here we've considered research, and then we gave it a topic string. So I think all we're missing here is topic. Essentially, we didn't give it where this reference came from, so it doesn't know. But because we know that of this task type research that there is a parameter of topic, we should be able to use topic. Let's try it out. All right, let's try that again. Cargo run main. And there we go. It's working. As you can see, we have our video edit priority 2 done is false. Video edit priority 2 done is true. Those were the two that we did. And then the research lifetimes, our priorities here, and the due date shows up because it's due today, just like we thought. All right. Next time, we'll replace that done boolean with the real status enum. We'll push control flow and make decisions in Rust faster. Thanks for watching.